Good morning. Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good morning so far. It's been an interesting one, that's for sure. No, you are not allowed to chew on cords. Or my finger, for that matter. I got a hungry baby here, which is why I have a dirty shirt on, because she's going to make a mess all over me. I know that. So there's no point in putting a clean shirt on this morning. Back up. Thank you. Oh, would you come here? My goodness. I can tell you one thing, Fluffy was never happier to see me than a couple minutes ago. What are you doing? Where are you going? One more place to share it here real quick, and hi Fluffers. You can rip my headphones out of my ear. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Well, you don't have to run all the way over there, you little butthead. Fluffy's being a butthead. Good morning, Jamie. Hopefully you slept well. Okay, we are done sharing links. Oof. This was a post from yesterday. It says, on this Juneteenth, we remember the fallen. Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben's. They were the fatality of that bull s. I'll make sure my volume's down before I open this up. Don't. I blame them. It's their own fault for being on the wrong spot of the bed when they know I'm gonna move. I need to text Mom and see if she'll bring me my drink out. I forgot my drink. Can you imagine that? There she is. What the hell is a Kuro? Cup. And I even finished it with thank you. Well, hi, Leo. I do not suggest that you start stuff, buddy. So, yeah, back to Fluffy. I'm sorry. My mouth's getting dry. I'm trying to... Ooh, I have a fruit punch. Make sure nobody's under my chair. Rolly, rolly, rolly. Haha! I typed in all capitals to make it easier for the old lady to see. If she's watching, she's going to smack the hell out of me when she comes out here. So if you don't like violence, you might not want to watch her again. I have a feeling all of you will be watching and have it zoomed in, and you'll be cheering her on. No, you cannot have my fruit punch, young lady. They see me rolling. They hating. Hi, Fluffers. Up here. Say hi to him. Say hi right here. Don't step on the keyboard, though, please. Come on, down here. Come here. Lay down. At least you're not wet this morning, so I know I'm not going to get a bath. Okay, you've been patient enough. So come here. Let me get my towel ready. I have to wear the bib, and I'm feeding her. It makes that make sense. But made my first mistake of the day, waking up. Second mistake of the day is this. I left this sit out here while I went and ran in to grab the laptop and stuff. Back up, Willow. Back up, Willow. No, you cannot have this. You can come down here, though. No. Of course. Willow needs a home. Oh my gosh, that cat. Okay, I gotta finish the Fluffy story first. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. There's just too much happening this morning. So I just got done feeding them. I head out to the shed to grab some stuff, and as I'm heading back to the shed, Fluffy comes running from the front of the house, between the house and the garage, and bolts up the sidewalk up this way towards the patio, towards me, away from the garage. And I'm like, why is he running? I mean, don't get me wrong, he's still a kitten. He still runs all over the place, playing and stuff. But this was a panicked run. You could tell by looking at him. So I start walking that way, and next thing you know, Leo comes around the corner hauling ass after him. And I didn't even have to say anything. He just saw me walk in that direction, and he did the Scooby-Doo scoot. You know what I mean? His feet were going faster than his body. And yeah, then he ran all the way out front again. Fluff! This is going to be a problem. Alright, I don't use my keyboard out here, so I need a piece of cardboard that I can put across my keyboard. I'll just have to keep an eye on him. Jamie, can you still hear me? Am I still here? She went. You can? Okay. I just saw we dropped like 2 people and... Okay, now back to this story. I come out, grab my chair, realize, you dumbass, you don't have your laptop out here yet, or any of your stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'll set this down, run right back inside real quick, come right back out, no problems. I literally was in the house 30 seconds. Good morning, Andrea. 30 seconds to go in the back door, straight back the hallway. My door is wide open. Reach in, grab it, and right back out. By the time I get out here, I set this down. I don't even open it up. I just set it down. And I'm like, okay, what's going on with this? And like, the bottle's gone. I know I left that bottle out here, but just in case I went in and I looked on top of the washer, because sometimes I leave it sitting there. And I go in and there's no bottle there. I come back out. I look down. There is one of the kittens chewing the frickin' top of the nipple off of the bottle. Literally, all that was left was this piece right here, the fat piece. And I can't feed her that way. It's going to be hard enough feeding her with this. Come here, Moki. Be nice to the babies. Come on, get up here. Oh, not tiny. Yes, how are you this morning, Andrea? I'm sorry. Actually, I'm being rude. Hopefully you're having a good morning. I have somebody chewing on this cord. Get off the cord. Oh no, it's a chair. Sorry. Oh no, there's a little chewer. I knew somebody was on it. They're teasing. So apparently that was the last normal nipple. So now we are on this thing. So I'm about to get soaked with whatever she decides to let run out of her mouth. So I'm going to try and do this strategically. Go, honey. I'm getting you set up. Yes, here we go. Let me reshake it here a little bit. Clean it up. Clean it off. Nom, nom, nom. Coat it with chili. Oof. I don't want to punish the baby. Hi, Fluffies. No, Fluff, this is not for you, Bubby. Fluffy, you're being bad. You're being bad, buddy. I love you, but this is the baby's bottle. Oops, a little bit too much. Alright, Fluffy, on the chair. On the chair. Sorry, but I'm not going to have it. Did it go up your nose, honey? I think it went up her nose. Good afternoon, Andrew. I'm sorry. I got my time mixed up with you. Are you back home, or are your parents still on vacation? Oh my, I might as well just try and get her to drink out of a lid. But then Fluffy, you're going to upset me now. Get down. Don't yell back at me. Get your leg out of my thing here. If she didn't bite so much, she wouldn't have this problem. I didn't have this problem at all yesterday with you. What is going on? And now it's on my laptop. Get down now. No. Where's the spray bottle? Yeah, you know what that is. Hold on, babies. I gotta get you set up again. This is not for Fluffy. Stop chewing the nipple. I wonder. Well, you can use sauce too. The sauce will actually dry and stick better. But don't use anything hotter than like a mild pepper, because if you do, you'll likely burn your cat or dog's tongues. Most people don't realize that. Get down. That goes the same for you. Back up. Get down now. Okay, so today is going to be a training session for the bigger cats, it seems. Get off the table, Fluff. Or Nana's going to yell at you.
Down. Get down. Okay, you made me all wet.
Well, sorry.
You found my dollar sodas.
Huh?
I see you found my dollar sodas.
Yeah, sorry, I needed something to drink last year.
No, okay.
Can you hand me that black lid? I'm going to try and put some in it on the floor. I don't know if that might be too deep.
That's way too deep. I'll get it.
Well, I have to fight these guys off. And this is just running right back out of her mouth. Unless I can find some tape or something to tape it.
Down off the table.
Spray them. You got a bottle right in front of you.
Get down.
Just make sure you don't spray my laptop too much.
Get down. Get down.
Yeah, look at this one. She's like, feed me, Seymour. Rawr. You know what, Mom? Bring me some electrical tape.
Why?
Because I'll make this into a pointed nipple.
Let me get my shoes on because everything's all wet here.
Okay. Or a lid, it doesn't matter. We need to take and get her used to drinking out of stuff anyway. Welcome to life with lots of animals. You know, I normally don't like to ask this, but if anybody would like to donate, she needs another thing of milk replacer. And for a little can, no lie, that big by that tall, they get $31 for that. And unfortunately, I just don't have it right now, so just throwing it out there. If you can, you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. I don't want anybody making themselves short. I don't want anybody feeling obligated. I will figure out a way to make it work, one way or the other. So, you still have 2 dogs? That means you're at your parents' house still? Are you enjoying being able to actually do stuff in the afternoons and evenings without having to worry about being too quiet? Good morning, Cassie. How are you this morning? We are, apparently today is going to be a animal training day.
I'll get it. Please, Dom.
Huh?
Fucking socks are soaking wet now.
Well, what'd you walk out for? I would have got it.
And you would have been mobbed.
It ends tonight. They're still gonna mob me. I don't know what you're thinking.
You're gonna have to pull it and just tilt it or something. I told you that. Too big.
It's the only one we have.
Morning, kitty kitty.
Go ahead. Go ahead, drink it.
Get out.
There we go.
You know that.
Is it fluff?
No.
Good girl. There we go. We had a breakthrough today.
That fluff? Get out.
I knew it was coming. Get the spray bottle.
Gosh damn it.
Hey. You yell at everybody else about that word.
I said gosh damn it.
That's not what it sounded like.
I said gosh. I will not say that. Look at this one. He knew better than coming there. Sympathy.
You're giving him more food? I just gave him that whole bowl.
Maybe it'll keep him away from you. I don't know.
No, it won't. Here, baby. Here.
I gotta go. I'm gonna get ready.
Love you. Have a good day.
Love you. Have a good day.
Go ahead. Fluffy. What do you think you're doing, sir? If you lay here, I don't care. You can lay here. But they want to see the baby buddy. No, you're eyeing up the bottle. I caught him. Hey, baby, it's right here. Okay. What's the matter, monkey butt? She's already inside. If she comes back out this way, I'll let her know. Are you going to sleep already? Alright, hold on. I gotta check on her. She did not drink enough to go to sleep yet. Hey. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Andrew. I hope it gets better soon, bud. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people going through some stuff right now. Alright, let me reposition here. Ow! Oh, goodness. Do you not see it? No, down. You stepped in it. It's here. It's right here, baby. Look. No. She's being a butthead. Are you gonna be one of those that dips your fingers in everything and tries to lick it off of them? Okay, I guess we're done feeding for now. Now I just gotta fight these guys off and make sure they don't try and steal it. Might as well put this down here for them. They can shrink that up. Come on, Fluff. Mom put food down. I don't know if it wanted anything to do with the milk. Paying back that $3,000 for the bike, but that's more easy to pay off. Well, hopefully things pick up for you, make it a little bit easier. I know what it's like to be behind the 8 ball when it comes to bills and stuff. Well, now you're gonna come over and get it, Fluffers. Now you're gonna come over and get it, Bubby. Fluffy comes over, and that gets the attention of Casper, and now Casper comes over and jumps on it. Oh, yeah. That's like the DEF fluid that they have to add to diesel trucks out here. It's supposed to attach to the pollution and pull it into a filter or something like that. Isn't that what I understand? If that's how I understand it. Ryobi charger, nice. I remember you talking about that yesterday. You said you had to order the smaller one. So, but it's cool. Very cool, Andrew. Andrew says got 3 weeks of potential work full time. It's school holidays and tax time is coming up. Alrighty. So the options I gave Mom, I said, can you either make me a cup of chocolate milk or give me my soda off of the off my bed. And it's actually closer to go to the kitchen, but she didn't want to. She decided it was a no on the chocolate milk, so. But I'm not going to complain. I'm happy with this. Andrew, have you been watching any of the faith videos that we've been posting on the other channel, bud? Have you had a chance to check them out yet? What, buddy? You have another pile over there. Alright, I appreciate it. Let me do this. Alright, hold on. I gotta figure this out. Alright, I'm going to also share with you Sharia law is the barbaric Muslim laws, depending on which type of Muslim they are, if they're Shiite or, what's the other one called? There's a big difference in what they'll allow and what they won't allow, especially when it comes to women. But yeah, it's definitely not something that we want here. It's not compatible with the United States. It literally is not. It completely and totally takes freedoms away from you. According to most Sharia law, it says that, yeah, Sunni's the other faction, but yeah, they believe in enslaving people. They believe that if you don't convert to Islam, that you should be beheaded. And don't even get me started on the LGBTQ stuff, because they still throw them off of buildings overseas in certain places, and that they would do that here too. If he did that, Jamie, if he did that, they would push to legalize it and push to bring it here, because they're that stupid sometimes. They'll do anything that Trump tells them not to. So, I mean, literally, if you said that air was great, I love air, they'd probably put bags over their heads. I've never seen such kindergarten behavior from adults in my entire life. Not this many adults at the same damn time. I don't get it. But this is the danger of having all these additives in water and stuff like that. The aluminum and fluoride that they put in the water affects your brain. No, I just know what happens if you. I know why the warning is on the bag not to leave it around young children. That's all. I read the I read the labels. Andrew said it's very dangerous and poisonous. It is. Maybe I'll do the today's lesson on that, Andrew. Andrew said Muslims are the offspring of Ishmael. Oh my. He's doing okay, I believe. He was on the show yesterday afternoon for a little bit, but not long. Let me message him. He's awake. I messaged him. Let's see what he says. I can't believe this little thing is already asleep. Did you not sleep well last night? Hmm? Yeah, that's what we were saying, Andrew. They would argue. I mean, I was saying that if Trump says that they want to ban Sharia law, the liberals would jump on the other side. They've been doing it with every 80-20 thing. You know, SCOTUS just upheld the banning of using minor or puberty blockers and mutilating children, and the left went nuts. So these Democrat lawmakers think that there's more support behind these issues than what's really there. Maybe I'll have to go to a couple places for July 4th and make sure I protect people. Just to make sure that nobody gets... innocent people don't get hurt, that's all. That's the only reason I would go. That's never fun, Elmo. Well, I'm thinking about it. Do you guys have plans for tonight? That would be tomorrow morning for you, Andrew. And I'm sorry to hear about the cognitive decline. That's the one. That's probably the first or second worst thing to watch. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, Andrew. I had that wrong. Yeah, we'll take in, probably do a fireside tonight as everything's going well. They're saying that we're only supposed to have like 5 to 7 mile per hour winds tonight, so we can do that. Hi, Miss Tiny. Say hi to everyone. Say hi to everyone. Yes, good morning, honey. This is Tiny. She's the mother of Ferdinand. Wait, no. I forget which ones are hers. Good morning, Jay. I got you, Andy. Well, if you're not driving and you want to come hang out with us, you can. I'll even bring you some marshmallows. How you doing, Jay? You having a good day so far, bud? How's Charlie, Luke, and Frito doing? Haven't seen them for a while. Good morning, Dave. Everybody's popping in now. That's good. I'm happy for that. I like spending time with all of you. Oh, that's what I wanted to share. I made a Rumble page for the Faith channel. There's nothing on it yet, but for the live streams, I want to be able to live stream to both of them. So I need to get at least 5 followers, and I've got to get a premium membership over there. I think. I don't remember. I don't know. Sweet pea. You crazy kittens. Hey, come here. Hi, baby girl. Come on, get up here. Sweet pea. Come on. Come on. Oh, would you get over here? Haha. I got the sweet pea. This is Oreo's mommy. Yes. She'll clean her, but she won't feed her. Hey, 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 hey. Look who's here. Look who's here, Mommy. She's looking at him like, hey, that's mine. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Mwah. Thank you. I got kisses from the sweet pea. Can we put her down? Okay, I put her down here for you, honey. Come on down. There you go. Just don't run off with her, alright? I don't want to have to chase her down. Yeah, she went to latch on to Sweet Pea, and Sweet Pea said, like, nope, not having it. She moved. But she's cleaning her up good. I am so grateful that I had this one this morning, because that got messy really quickly. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate the support on both channels, but I really appreciate it lately on the faith one, trying to get that one going. Because I'll be honest, I would like to spend the rest of eternity knowing all of yous. I want all of yous to come along with us. So, good morning, Miss Willow. Good morning, Miss Willow. I know you act like you hate it so much, and then when you start getting loved on, yeah, that changes everything, doesn't it, honey? Yes. Hi, baby girl. Hi there. This one here is hilarious because I'll be walking and she'll be behind me and she'll run up and she'll jump up and grab a hold of my leg, bite me, and then she'll run off. He's a spunky one, aren't you? He's a spunky one. Would you just lay down and let her drink? Sweet Pea is cleaning the baby up. You want to get down? So what's everyone up to today? Does anybody have anything that they would like me to do a lesson on today for the Faith channel? I've got a couple ideas, but I don't know. I'm at that point where I want to do so many different things that I can't decide which one I want to do. So that's why I figure I'd ask yous and see what yous have questions about. And yes, I said yous. That's good, Andy. Oh my. Mom left. JR's at my bedroom window screaming at me. Thank you. That's a warm day today, Dave. Hopefully, yeah, if you have to do a car, please stay hydrated and safe. I'm definitely not going to complain about the 83 degrees today. Come here, babies. Come on. Did she run off and leave you, honey? drinking coffee or something hot, like hot tea or something, definitely helps if you have to be out in the heat for a while. It raises your body temperature so that it regulates it a little bit better, makes it easier to handle. But you probably already know that with having been over in the Middle East. Oh my. Why are you biting me? Are you saying you're hungry again? Okay, we're going to try this a little different this time. Let me get the lid. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. I'm getting her set up. Please do not. Yeah, that's why I said not. You don't need a lot. Just enough to raise your temperature a little bit. Sweetheart, let go of the towel. Please. Please let go of the towel. No, that doesn't mean you bite the towel. I need the towel. My goodness, why must you be so difficult sometimes? Okay. Right here. It's in the middle. Go ahead. Ooh. She dunked her nose right into the... Oh, is that good? Yeah, you gotta balance it. You can't drink the same thing all day. Honey, drink. It's right there. There you go. You're gonna fall off the edge of the table, aren't you? I'm gonna regret this. Come on, sweetheart, get a drink. No, not off me. She's not. That's not yours, honey. And you're not supposed to be on the table. Nope, you don't. Thank goodness I have good reflexes, because they just knocked my phone down. I caught it between my legs. Him being between the Rockies, you'll see if I get storms. Yeah, usually the storms, when you're on a mountain range. Willow, get down. Get down. I gotta be careful doing that. Did we get somewhere here? Did we get somewhere? I think we did. Maybe. Looks like it anyway. Yeah. Exactly. She jumped on the keyboard and highlighted Andrea's thing. That was funny. Thankfully, she didn't close it out again. So, yeah, I'm getting covered in this stuff. So I watched Chinese Observer video this morning when I got up, and apparently they're pushing that they have a 6th generation fighter plane. And I was watching them break down this plane, and apparently they did. At least Willow did, anyway, Andrea. And it looks like the way that the chief of the Air Force over here said it's not a fighter, it's actually a bomber. Good morning, Animal Farm. Welcome in. How are you? Come on, hun. Daggum it. Can you please drink this? Can you please? Dip your face in it. Hey, dip your face in it. All I'm doing is wearing it. Very nice. Hi, Georgies. Welcome in. How you doing? We've got lots of babies. You want one? Oh my. I have we've had 4 litters in the last month. Very cool, Jamie. That's good to hear. Ah, okay. They love you though, Cassie. If they didn't, they wouldn't be on your lap. Maybe that's what I should get into. Maybe I should start training. Yeah, well, the neighbor left his unneutered male cat out, and well, he kicked it out pretty much. And he's been the one that's mostly been busy. He's been over here breaking in all the baby cats once they come in heat the first time. So I need to start doing something. We've got it's getting to be too much. They're starting to inbreed with each other. And we're well over 30 cats outside here, and I cannot afford to take care of all of them, to feed them all at that point. So I'm trying to find good homes, and I'm trying to get people to come out, but the humane services and all these places that come out and catch the cats and fix them and bring them back, they say that because we can handle them, that they're not feral cats. So that's their excuse for not helping us. Andrew said, I've read some of the articles on that. It sounds dangerous. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fly it if I was anybody, because it has a problem. Even with having 3 engines on it, it is very, very difficult to fly. It's too heavy for even the 3 engines, and yeah, it's just not good. They won't help unless you give them up for adoption for the shelters, which is fine. I don't have a problem with doing that, but they also want like $50 a head too. So we've used the shelter twice before. We had a cat that she was pregnant every time she went in heat. And now with her though, she had it wouldn't even be good as a bomber, Andrew. It doesn't have the speed. It's so heavy that it's burning through fuel that it can't go anywhere without. It would maybe make it to Taiwan and back if it was lucky. Good morning, Ann. How are you? But no, I'll make sure I get them taken care of. That's all. I'll find a way to do it. It's because of where we live. People drop animals off out here all the time. Hurry back, Andrea. So, but no, it's good to see you, Georgia. I have to jump into your stream sometime. I've been so busy. I just haven't. I've been trying to get into everybody. I haven't even been in the mics in a while. So, but I'm glad to see you. Oh, in your area? Okay. Well, I'm sure it's the same in New York too. Well, I don't know. New York, they love to spend money on stuff, so they might not be the same. They would probably do it. But I don't want my. I gotta be careful what I say. Had to go to neighbor to ask take my spouse to hospital and praying COPD and hopefully not pneumonia. Well, we'll pray for you too, Ann, and him. Yeah, there's a bad strain of pneumonia going around right now. I'm in Pennsylvania. Sounds like the ME-163 from World War II. The only difference is the ME-163 actually was smaller and more nimble. It was able to turn. This one, they're calling it the J-35, and it cannot turn more than when it does a 270-degree turn. Like the F-15 and the F-35 can do it a 270-degree turn in like 19 seconds, whereas it takes over 30 seconds for the J-35 to just make that maneuver because its air intake is so horrible that it'll stall if they try and take it any faster. I'm sorry to hear that, Ann. I really hope he's able to get treated and is feeling better soon. Oh, wow. That's good to know, Andrew. Andrew's parents are on the ground and on their way to the house, so. Well, I know if I head down that way anytime soon, I know that Cassie is wanting. We have one baby that's black. I'm not even touching those yet. The babies are so small. They're about not even 2 weeks old yet. So we haven't been playing with them. But there's an all black one, and it's got an orange stripe right down the front of its face. I know that Cassie's wanting that one if I can get down there. And if I go down to her, I'll be right there at the Tennessee border, North Carolina Tennessee border there. So I mean, we could probably work something out to get you a couple if you really wanted them, and I can get down there. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but if you're comparing the two face to face, I think the Emmy 163 is still a better aircraft in my opinion. Oh my, your hospital has no beds. Is it full of people or just like a tiny clinic type hospital? Oh, now that I sprayed you, now you don't want to come to me, huh? Willow, Willow is apparently mad at me. This one here is a runt. She has to be bottle fed. She is a biter, so mommy stopped feeding her. Ambulance rides aren't covered under your healthcare service? Really? Have a good day, Jamie. Be safe. We'll talk to you soon. Yeah, Dave, from what I'm watching, it's really bad over there. Um, they're over 20% unemployment right now. Well, and those numbers are low compared to what they probably are. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Ann. Yeah, they closed one of my favorite hospitals a couple years ago. That's kind of ridiculous. How old is this one? This one is almost 2 months old. And she is tiny compared to her brothers and sisters. Hi, Casper. Hi, baby boy. Get over here. Stubby's running around chasing the kittens around and playing with them. In Australia, the ambulance is paid for in the electricity account. That's interesting. Chester. Chester, come here, buddy. Oh my goodness. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab this one kitten. Put this down since you're not gonna drink it right now. I'm not gonna waste it. Look out, Stubby. Yes, I got him. It's fine. This one here is so cute. Oh, I didn't put my headphones back on. You went down with Mom? Okay. There you go. Mom came back for the baby, so I put her down, the runt. This one here, there's 2 of these that are from the same litter. And these are from Tiny's litter, I believe. And they are just so adorable. They're so fluffy. And they've got those tiny little ears. Yeah, hi baby. But this one's actually younger than the runt. And it's bigger than the runt. So, yes, I'll put you down. There you go. There you go. They have a program low income can sign up and seniors could pay $10 for a ride in town but need 3 days notice. It doesn't work if you need a ride same day, unfortunately. Yeah, and I can give you pretty much any kind of coloration and different style. Come here, my boy. Come on. Come here. This is one of my big boys. This one's almost 2 years old. And this is Smokey. He's my buddy. She wanted to have some fun with you, huh? And for those who know about it, Smokey's foot. Hey, whoa, Bobby. He's got something going on with his tail right now. All right, I'll put you down. There you go, buddy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bump your tail. But his foot's all healed. If you remember, he is the one that had his foot was all swollen and popped open. So he's doing better. The taxi in town expects 2 to 3 days notice. How do they stay in business with that kind of a plan? That just makes no sense. Yeah, Georgie, the runt is such a cuddler too. I fed her on in the live stream yesterday afternoon, and she got milk drunk and just went out. Thank you. I appreciate that, Georgie. I really do. Yeah, I've reached out to a couple different places here, and again, like I said, they've told me that as long as they can be handled, they're considered pets, even if they live outside. And I'm just like, that's ridiculous. And it says if you take a person to the hospital and can't get them out of vehicle, and hospital staff not allowed to go to parking lot to help. That's ridiculous, Anne. Absolutely ridiculous. And this is why I'm not a fan of universal health care, because this is what it turns into. I'm a big softie for the runts. Yeah. She's adorable. She got mad at me yesterday because I had to move her after she was asleep. We have a weather thing. What is this for? That's what I said, Andrew. How do they stay in business like that? The National Weather Service has issued an excessive heat watch for more than 20 Pennsylvania counties. It's been a while since we've experienced dangerous heat, so the risk of heat-related illnesses will be elevated. The excessive heat watch goes into effect Sunday at 11 a.m. and will remain in effect until Wednesday at 8 p.m. for the following counties: Adams, Columbia, Cumberland, Dauphin, Franklin, Fulton, Huntington, Juniata, Lancaster, that's my county, Lebanon, Mifflin, Montour, Northumberland, Perry, Schuylkill, Southern Center, Southern Clinton, Southern Lycoming, Snyder, Union, and York County. So, well, and we have fun with the cats on here. We really do. But I want to keep it under control. They have a lot of unemployed people in Canada right now, unfortunately, Andrew. They just, they kneecapped the energy industry in Alberta, which led to a lot of layoffs. Yeah, hey, get out of there. Get off the table. Off the table. Ooh. No, you weren't supposed to get off the table like that. Poor cat, I sprayed it to get it off the table, and it didn't pay attention to where it was going, and it just fell off the edge of the table. Now I feel bad. And said, well, even besides that, Andrew said they don't have porters or orderlies in Canada. Even hospital, and especially emergency room, a lot of times the staff comes out to get you out of the car here anyway. And says, yes, happened to me years ago. Person was bleeding out of mouth and nose, and nurse was kind enough to help me get person in wheelchair and in hospital. Could have lost their job, not allowed to. Andrew said, get them off welfare into the workforce. Well, you got to have jobs for them first, Andrew. And the liberal policies up there are killing jobs, unfortunately, just like they're doing here. Have a good day, Jay. Jay says I got to go to Sisters and spray for bugs. Take care, everyone. After you're done there, you can come here, Jay. Dave said, today is the first day of summer. Bob is here. Bob stands for big old ball. Do I have that right, Dave? See, that's I call BS there, Ann. Because as long as they are on the property of the hospital, the insurance covers them, whether they're in the parking lot or not. The only way the insurance wouldn't help them is if they literally like got into the car or van and were helping to pull somebody out and they hurt their back. But if they just go to the car and like help get them into a wheelchair from the car, then as long as they're not in the vehicle, they're fine. And the reason I know that, hi baby boy, hi buddy, Smokey came back to make up with me. But the reason I know how that works is when I worked at the stockyards, we were flat out told that we can go up to the doors of a cattle trailer. But if we stepped foot on that cattle trailer and got hurt, then we would not be covered. We would have to be covered by the truck insurance, the vehicle insurance for that vehicle. Dave says big orange blob or big orange ball, whatever works. Alba went to G7, wanted to speak to Trump. Alba was snubbed by Trump, who left previous day. It was all over the news. I found this news hilarious. Well, he should have showed up a day earlier then, right? He can always schedule another time. He could have even went down to the White House after he was done. It always looks orange in Iraq because of the dust. Yeah. If you get admitted to hospital, they want you to sign a form if something happens. If you want help or to be brought back or not. Done for years. Now they're asking if you have an advance directive. Is that what you're saying, Ann? A living will is what we called it. That needs highlighted, Andrew. That's funny. Andrew says, Albo is stupid too. Well, there's a lot of stupid politicians out there. At least you don't have Lindsey Graham as a politician down there, you know? Where's your baby at? Oh, there he is. There she is. Come here, Stubby. Come on, Stubby. Come here. I want to show him you. What I hit the wrong button. Nope, no, come here. He's too quick. Uncle Lindsay says. There ain't nothing poor about Lindsey Graham. He sold his soul for just about anything he can get out of his position. And says, if anything happens like heart attack or breathing problems, to help you or not. Yeah, see, we would call that an advance directive down here. a do not resuscitate order. Oh my goodness, are you going? I wish you could see this. Bring it here. Come on, sweet pea. Bring the baby here. Oh, it's following you now. She's bringing the brother and the other ones, the runt's brother and sister, or sister and well, I haven't checked them to see what they are yet. Bring me the babies. You might be related somewhere along the line. Maybe. Yeah, that is unfortunate that it's like that. Come here, Snickers. He's on my foot. Ow. Young lady, if you want up, all you got, oh, come here. She wanted a chair. I can't reach her. Oreo did. Yeah, it's crazy. I've talked to people up there, Andrew, who have had to wait over a year to get a scan done to see if they have cancer. That just makes me angry. That just yeah, it does that sometimes, Andrew. I'm sorry. I don't know why it does that. It does the same thing to me. But you know, if you end up having cancer and you have to wait a year to get a scan to see what kind of cancer it is and where it's at, the unfortunate truth is that you don't have a year. Well, that's the funny thing about this, Georgie. So, the cat that I told you about before that we got rid of, we sent to a shelter because she just kept getting pregnant every time she got in heat. Now, it was always to the same male. It was to my cat Tiger. Let me show you a picture of him. Because that's going to be pertinent to this conversation. Okay. So this handsome little devil here was Tiger. He was my outside cat that we took care of. He took care of himself. But he was my boy he lived outside, never went to a veterinarian, and lived to be over 16 years old. Now, here's how this all ties into each other. Leo is the cat that the neighbor left loose and is breeding with the cats now. Leo is Tiger's great-great-grandson. My neighbor is Amish. and he doesn't have a farm up here. He just has a house and a horse barn. That's all he has. But his daughter had actually taken 2 of ours from a previous. It was actually from the last litter that gray. This was a different gray, not the gray that we have currently over there. But it was a different litter, or the last litter for Gray and Tiger together. Now the Gray that's over there is Leo's sister, and so she's the great-great-granddaughter of Tiger. Hi, Orphan Kitten Rescue. Welcome in. How you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Usually not, Andrew. They don't believe in it. And I think he got mad because the cat started spraying in the house, so he kicked it out. I'm guessing you're the friend that Georgie invited in, so you're always welcome here. But we have an interesting situation here where we have cats everywhere. The Amish neighbor left a unneutered male out, and we had somebody drop off a pregnant female. And just between the 2 of them, they've had numerous litters of cats. There's some that I cannot catch. They won't come to me. But most of them we've handled. They're very friendly, very playful. Callie, come here, honey. Come here, Callie. Oh, never mind. She decided to flop over and feed her kids. Or not. She just smacked the hell out of them. Holy crap. Come here, Casper. Come here. Okay. So to give you context, you've seen the runt. This is the other one from the runt's litter, and you can see how the difference in size. We call this one Snickers. I don't know. Katie named it. Let me see if I can find the baby. I don't see her. Oh, there she is. Come here, honey. There they are side by side. Like I said, you can see the difference there. It's not a huge difference now. She's been putting on some weight, but she is, she's getting better. But we had to bottle feed her to get her to this point. Oh, they're all healthy. Yeah. Yep, they're all very healthy. They're all very well taken care of for being outside cats. Like I said, we've had to bottle feed this one to even get it to this size. That's why she's chewing on my fingers at the moment. Oh no, we talk about the cats all the time, Georgie. You're fine. We love the kitties. We also have raccoons, possums, so they all, for the most part, they all get along here. The kittens sometimes chase the possum up the tree. You only take bottle babies. Where are you located, may I ask? I'm in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. That's where we are. Outside a small town called Mannheim. But yeah, no, she's definitely a good eater. She'll sit down, she'll lay down. Well, she doesn't like to lay down and eat anymore. She would prefer to be in this position. Unfortunately, I have to get some new new nipples for the bottle because one of the other kittens grabbed the bottle while I was not out here and chewed the nipple off of it. So I only have a really, really big one here in Texas. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit of a drive for me to to bring her. I'll try and get her to eat some more without making a mess here. I just don't want to see us have an issue where I've seen where too much inbreeding goes on and you get really horrible diseases in the cats and stuff like that. And I just don't want to see that happen with them. Okay, you got to drink. You can't just chew on the nipple, honey. Yeah, she's definitely an eater. I just need we're going to get some kitten chow here for the babies. Okay, you're chewing too much on the nipple. Let go. Let go. Let go of the nipple. Ugh. All right, clean up the here. Any other time you chew on the towel. However, this one's about not quite 2 months old. In total, from grandma that was dropped off that had the first litter, until the smallest litter, you're looking at a range of about 4 years to 2 weeks. The newest batch is about 2 weeks old. Oof, that's never fun, Ann. Yeah, hopefully you can get that taken care of. Well, I try, but it's getting expensive, and I live on a fixed income, so yeah, my family helps to buy food and stuff sometimes, and then we get donations from the neighbors, and sometimes people here donate. Um, I've got to get her another container of milk replacer. Um, But yeah, I won't. Yeah, this one's actually almost 2 months. That's what she's a runt. Had to break up a toilet and put it in. Oof. I'd appreciate that. Here, let me. My email's in. Well, here, actually, what we'll do. Are you gonna type to him? Is that what you're gonna do? Here's my email and my phone number. Oh, are you coming to take her back? Here's the mom of this baby. She takes good care of her, like, besides feeding her. She just won't feed her because she bites. Hold on. You're going to fall off. Here, let me put her down. Yes, I definitely would appreciate the help. I've reached out to a couple organizations, and they tell me that they can't help me because we handle them, and they consider them pets and they're not feral. Yeah. The rest of the ones are already on hard food. She's the only one that's not yet. Um, we're gonna try the hopefully the kitten chow maybe might help with her. Um, yeah, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. And they are all litter trained as well. So they're all very good kittens. And we have toys all over the place for them to play with. Um, and they hunt. They have plenty of stuff to hunt out here. We live in the middle of nowhere. Moisten the kitten chow with the formula. Okay, I'll have to try. I'll definitely try that. I appreciate the information. I know Cassie had said something earlier about um, wetting food down. So yeah, I definitely don't want to see any of them put down. They're really good babies. If I could afford to, I'd get them fixed and keep. That's why I said I don't care if they get fixed and they bring them back and drop them off. I just don't. I just can't have them reproducing all the time. That's all. So, but yeah, like I said, we live out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, who are you now? Oh, you're Ferdinand. This one here is just over 2 months. This one here is about 7 weeks old. This is Ferdinand. Yeah, I called the vets around here, My vet wants $300 an animal. That I can't do that. That's too much. We have a place called the Pet Pantry. And it's just really hard to get them in there. You have to book them months in advance, and usually it's just hard. Are you wanting back up? Well, hi, Tiny. So, come say hi. This is one of the mommies as well. I don't think so. I've never seen one when I was there. But yeah, we have fun with them though. That's for sure, don't we, buddy? Well, now are you yelling at me? Tell him. No. Don't chew on the microphone. No, that's not acceptable behavior from the baby. It's my own fault. I put it there. Let go, please, honey. Got that one claw wrapped around it. There we go. Ah, you're such a silly baby. Silly baby. Yeah, they're definitely cute. I'm not cute, Andrea. Hi, puppy. So, oh my. Yeah, if I can get these guys under control and cut my spending back, I definitely help. I donate to causes usually for animals and stuff, but I just haven't been able to lately because I've been feeding these guys and taking care of these guys. Hey, morning, Tyler. How you doing, buddy? So, we are going to do a fireside chat tonight, as long as the weather holds out. It's supposed to be beautiful, 78 degrees at 8 p.m. tonight, and hardly any wind. So, as long as it stays like that, we'll be good and we'll have it. Fireside chats are more relaxed. We usually just sit here and carry on. Kitty and one of the moms, yeah, they're cute. I'll give you that. They're a handful though. So, but yeah, we're gonna hang out, just watch a fire and carry on and cut up and stuff. Um, yeah, my cat's got the chipmunk here, so um, the other week Boo actually brought a bird into the shed while we were on the live stream. So they're hunters, that's for sure. Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, Andrea. I forgot. It completely slipped my mind. I'm sorry, honey. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. And that's understandable. You call your chipmunk Buster? That's cute. We like chipmunks. We just have bad luck with them over the years. When Katie was little, we used to have a 3-foot pool in between the house and the garage. And Dad forgot to put the cover on it one time. And we had gone away for the day. And by the time we got back, the chipmunk was looking for water and slid into the pool and couldn't get back out. Yeah, so. And we've had numerous cats drag them off. Luckily, these guys are pretty smart. They know when to go inside when the hawks are out. We've only lost one to a hawk that I know of. Chipmunks like to dig deep into your plants. I don't know that chipmunks usually do that. I mean, I know they dig a little bit, but they usually find some place to go in that's already pre-made. We used to have 2 that lived in our spouting downspout. That sounds like maybe you have a mole or something, Andrea. I don't know if you can hear that, but they're playing rough over here. Your son calls all chipmunks Buster. That's funny. Oh my. So what's everybody up to today? Anything fun and exciting? What's going on down in Florida there, Tyler? Besides hot, I'm sure. Let me see if I can get these guys. Nope, wrong way. There you go, Dave. There's your kitty MMA for the day. Can't. They get a little rough sometimes. Get them broke up, honey. Well, now she's one of the little ones came over and jumped on Mom. Oh, okay. Well, I guess they do make holes, so. Oh my. Well, y'all, I hate to do this, but it is that time. It is 9 o'clock, so. Thanks for hanging out. I've had a good time with you. Hopefully you had a good time watching the kittens and cats. And, yeah, it was good to see you, Georgie. It was nice to meet you, Orphan. And I think I got that right. Let me double check. I don't like saying people's names wrong. Yeah, Orphan Kitten Rescue. There you go. You have a channel. I'm subscribed. Here, let me, and I'm sorry, didn't think about it, Georgie. I'll share your channel as well. There's the channel for orphan cats. Go over and subscribe to them, y'all, if you don't mind. And go up here and find Georgie. And there's Georgie's channel. Yeah, go show him some love, please. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are definitely too good to me, that's for sure. So, but, we have a Discord as well, if anybody wants to come hang out with us there. Let me get the link for you. Our Discord channel, I'm going to warn you, is a absolute free speech zone as long as it's legal speech. We don't regulate it. We don't allow harassment or anything like that, but, you know. But there's the Discord if anybody wants to come hang out there. We post a lot of pet videos, pet stuff, and we talk about just about anything on there, so. But, yeah. Thanks again. We will see you at 8 p.m. tonight if you want to come hang out for the fireside chat. I might sing a little bit and break your eardrums, so there's a warning. Thank you, Andrea. Well, I appreciate you and everyone else too, Ann. You know, you make this worth doing, so I appreciate you. But yeah, have a great day, everyone. Skipper will probably go live at 9 a.m. Mike from Veteran Nation. So if you want to go check him out, let me grab his link before we end. I haven't shared him for a while. There you go. So there's Mike's channel as well. Mike does a lot of good stuff for veterans too, so. But, alright, I'm out. Peace, y'all. Have a great day. We'll see y'all later.